Good morning, friends. Welcome to pre-market update. As we all know that yesterday Nifty closed 0.5% down, whereas Sensex also closed 0.5% down. A little bit of profit booking was there. On top of it, if you look at the data's FI, DI data's, whereas FI and cash segment sold around 50 crores, whereas they have bought in index futures around 500 crores plus, whereas DI has sold in cash market of around 300 crores. So looking at these data, we can see, and we can correlate with Indian markets, that Indian markets were 0.5% down. On top of it, if you look at the European markets were in a positive direction, whereas CAC and DAX was 0.2% higher, whereas FTSE was 0.6% higher. So this is something very positive in terms of from the European end. If you look at the Dow, also yesterday, Dow was also positive 160 points, whereas Nasdaq was also closed in a positive territory. Looking at today morning cues, if you see to the SGX Nifty, that is positive 60 points, whereas Hang Seng is also in a positive direction, as well as Nikkei. So we are expecting markets to open in a positive note today.
Good morning, friends. I will give analysis on derivatives. In yesterday's market, taking mixed cues from the international markets, our market also opened on a flattish note, and thereon it continued to remain in a narrow range, and 8,200 in yesterday's trading session also acted as a stiff resistance, and we have seen Nifty oscillating between negative and positive territory throughout the day, and eventually it managed to close 0.5% lower at 8157.25. However, there was in the last 1 hour or 2 hour of trade where we have seen Nifty going down significantly, but recovered somewhat in the last half an hour of trade, due to which we have managed to close on a negative side of 0.5% at 8157.25. Now the open interest terms, not much of activity, only 0.28% was added in open interest, that is only 63,000 shares were added in open interest in yesterday's trade, indicating it was much of a long unwinding which was seen by market participants in yesterday's trade. Interestingly, cost of carry have shoot up significantly, that is it went up from 3.5% to 6%. That is Nifty premium rate went up from around 14-15 points to currently 25 odd points. Put call ratio was more or less same, have decreased a bit from 1.03 to 1.02, and still it's above our comfort level of 1. That is till the time put call ratio remains above 1, we might see more short covering in the market to continue. Indian volatility index, interestingly in today's trading, in last 2 to 3 trading session, we are anticipating volatility index to drip. And in yesterday's trade, despite market, yesterday's trade in line with market going up, going down by 0.5%, we have seen volatility index going up by around 1%, from 19.34 to 19.56, but it still continues to trade below 20 order levels. On the options activity, not much of activity to highlight on. 8,200 call option, after seeing an unwinding for the last 2 trading sessions in yesterday's trade, we have seen some kind of build up of around 8%, while 8,300 put option, 8,300 call option continues to add around 5% in yesterday's trade also, which is the highest call base also. While put option, interestingly, the market was not able to hold around 8,200, hence 8,200 put option has seen some kind of unwinding. While 8,100 strike price has seen a build up of 8%, and 8,000 put option have seen a reduction of 2%. In the yesterday's trade, we have seen 8,100 now. 8,100 put option is now the highest in terms of open interest, and we have seen unwinding in both the major strike price, which were 7,800 and 8,000. Both strike price has seen an unwinding, and we are seeing that the position is getting shift from the low strike price to higher strike price. The position from 7,800 and 8,000 are getting shift to 8,100, which is a positive sign, and now 8,100 put option is highest in terms of open interest. There are no securities in bank period for today's trade. On FIs terms and index futures, they continue to be net buyers. In yesterday's trade also, they were net buyers by around 576 crores. And the open interest of FIs and index futures went up by around 2%, indicating more long build-up was observed by them in index futures. Index futures, they were net buyers by 378 crores. Stock futures, they were net sellers by 631 crores, and stock options net sellers by 63 crores only. From market level, today's trading session, our VWAP is at 8125. with a lower range at 8,100 or 8125 and higher range at 8265, which is the highest straddle break-even point for this month. And hence 8265 for the short term should be watched, 8265 levels for the short term to be watched very closely. A close above that can trigger more upside. SGX Nifty is trading positive by 66 odd points, indicating some kind of gap up opening can be expected, and it's quoting at 8233.50. That's it from Reddit British. Thank you.
Now let's look at today's trading ideas. The first idea would be housing finance companies, whereas the news is RBI rationalized the risk weightages and the loan to value ratio for housing loans. We are positive on HDFC at CMP 1278, where the stop loss is at 1252 and targets at 1316, 1341. The second stock would be long DHFL. CMP is 222, stop loss at 217 and target at 229, 233. The second stock idea would be DLF at 139. DLF will sell their 40% stake in the company's rental arm, DLF Cybersecurity Developers Limited, to institutional investors. The stake is estimated to be worth rupees 12,000 to 14,000 crores. Action to be taken is long DLF. Stop loss at 136, target 143 to 146. Hindalco is the third stock, where at CMP 82, Alcoa profit falls sharply on aluminum price slide. Alcoa earnings at 7% per share versus expected 13% negative for Hindalco. Action to be taken is short Hindalco, stop loss at 84, target at 79 to 77. News update. Now Cipla ties up with Serum Institute to sell vaccines in South Africa. Compton Reeves to divest its investment in CG Lucy Switchgear at rupees 40 crores. Rajesh Exports wins order worth rupees 1360 crores. FIPB to consider 11 FDI proposals on October 19th. Apollo Hospitals to raise 1000 crore for expansion. Government to extend SENVAT exemption to ethanol made from molasses. It would result in passing on full benefit of rupees 5 per litre of ethanol to the sugar mills. Bombay High Court in favor of Vodafone in rupees 8500 crore tax case. Government sources, as per the government sources, RIL may be asked to pay up to 12,000 crores as compensation to ONGC in terms of KG basins. Moody assigns Baa3 investment grade rating to M&M, positive for the company. Now, as we know that Q2 FY16 result season is kicking off from today, so we are expecting IndusInd Bank today as a result. IndusInd Bank Q2 net profit expected to be 29.8% at 558 crores versus rupees 430 crores on a YOY basis. Now, the stocks with positive bias and negative bias, the positives are India Cement at 79, Alcom at 76, Dr. Reddy at 4236, with negative biases NMDC at 94. Now, stocks for investments are Dr. Reddy, Britannia, HDFC Bank, Tata Motors DVR, and Z Entertainment. Thank you, friends. Happy investing.